Welcome to Teacup Talks Podcast, and I'm your host, Talisha Marie. Today's topic is inspired by this cup of coffee that I'm drinking on right now. I woke up this morning. First thing I do when I get up in the morning, open my eyes before my feet touch the floor, is I say a prayer. Thank the man above for waking me up and protecting us, me and my family, through the night. So I was up making coffee, right? And I'm like, what is inspiring me to get up and go? I have a 2-year-old, and I'm a single parent, and I work a full-time job. So sometimes it's hard when you're trying to work and have somebody care for your child while you work. So this morning was one of those days where, I needed a sitter and I had to work. So I just got to thinking like, man, it's hard being a single parent, a single mom. I have help, but, people have their lives and daily things going on as well. So sometimes I have to put my best foot forward and keep moving. It can be hard. You have your good days and bad days. You have your ups and downs or whatever. But, to be honest, when I see his little smile, when he do certain little things that makes me laugh, it's all worth it. It's all worth it in the end. And some of you may know that I do have 2 other children, but they're older. And I have a 19-year-old daughter and a 16-year-old son. And, they help out too sometimes. So that's a plus to have older children. But me, I don't want to put all that responsibility on my children to have to watch my baby while I work. Although they do sometimes, and I reward them, but I want my kids to be a kid, especially my 16-year-old. My daughter, she works full time herself, so I don't always want my son to have to. That's my baby in the background, y'all. This podcast is real, raw, and uncut. So, I want my 16-year-old. I want him to be a 16-year-old. Sometimes I may, have to have him to watch my baby when I work, especially if it's on the weekend. So, it's my inspiration to get up and go and keep going because, one day this too shall pass. My baby will get older. He will go to daycare. And, right now, I don't want my baby going to daycare because he's not talking to where he can say, Mama, this happened to me. Mama, somebody hit me. Somebody pinched me. So that's one of my biggest fears in, putting my baby in school right now. So, but I have some support, and so I make it work. But I do have those days where, it's a little frustrating, but it's all good. And I've learned how to deal with it. And, I have a manager. He's pretty understanding. And I thank God for that, because some of these jobs, like, I don't care. That's not my problem, which is not their problem, but I'm just thankful to have an understanding manager that can kind of, work with me on my schedule. But yeah, that's what inspires me. And I started this podcast, to be able to, I know I'm going to grow. I'm going to speak it into existence. This podcast channel will grow, and I will be able to make decent income from this, and I won't have to worry about clocking in to a 9 to 5 or 6 to 3 or 7 to 7, because I can be at home and do what I enjoy from the comfort of my home. So yeah. And also my get up and go is, sometimes you got that certain thing you want to buy. You seen in the stores or online, or you got a vacation coming up, or you just want to buy something special for your children, or whatever the case may be. And that's another reason I get up and go, because hey, who gonna do it for you? So that pushes you too. You don't want to have to always be check from check, trying to rob Paul, pay Peter, however this saying goes, y'all. I don't really know. But yeah, it's a lot of different things that inspires me, that makes me want to get up and go. Of course, bills got to be paid. That's first and foremost. The bills has to be paid. Okay? Unless you staying somewhere and you ain't got no bills. But yeah, so that's number one. I'm not going back home with mama. And my kids have needs and wants. And as long as they're doing good, I want to be able to, give them all that they need and a lot of their wants too. So that's another inspiration for me. A good shower. Get up in the morning. I love hot showers. I don't know about y'all, but a hot shower, child, with your favorite soap with that good smelling scent, that gets me going, and do a little scrubbing on the face, with your facial wash or whatever. That gets me up and going too. And yeah, I also have to have my coffee. I'm a coffee girl in the mornings. I drink coffee, I say at least four times a week. It depends on my work schedule. Sometimes I have time in the mornings to make a cup of coffee before I go to work. And also where I work, we have a Starbucks inside of the hospital. So that's a plus if I don't get a chance. But I'll say I drink coffee maybe 4 to 5 times a week. And that's my get up and go too. It kind of gets me going. And let's keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. Another thing that gets me up and going in the mornings is when I have that off day. It's like, y'all feel me? Y'all know on the days when we have to get up and go to work, you're dragging. You push that snooze button a good 2, 3, 4 times. And, it's a struggle to get up. We have our struggles. I ain't gonna sit up here and talk like I'm just up and ready to conquer the world every morning. I'm not. But it's like on my days off, oh baby, I'm up with the birds. Matter of fact, I beat the birds up. And I'm up ready to clean up the house if the house ain't already clean. And my fourth baby, besides my children, my fourth baby is my YouTube channels. And I look forward to getting up, thinking of video ideas, recording a video, all that. I look forward to it. I look forward to, on the off day, getting up, especially if it's a Friday or Saturday and you off. Y'all know we love them off days. We love the weekends off, baby. So we know we gonna probably get out, go hang out, go sip on us some grown folk stuff. We might, smoke our little hookah or whatever else you might enjoy doing. And, that's another get up and go for me. I'm not gonna front. And, I'm ready for the weekend right now because guess who's off? Me. And I'm just looking forward to, doing my thing. Sipping my wine, give me some good food, probably get out and go to my folks' house. That's a get up and go for me too. So we ain't gonna sit here and fake like that's the only thing, the bills, the children. That get up and go in the morning is knowing I'm off work. And I ain't gotta, I don't have to get up on the scheduled time. Even though I got up at the same time that I would have got up if I had to work. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy how that works? I can get up. I can stay up all through the night. I'm an early bird. I be in the bed, sleep 8:30. But when I'm off, I'm up. I don't know. I get this burst of energy from somewhere, y'all. I don't know. Who else get a burst of energy when you don't have to get up for work. You still getting up at 6 in the morning. You know. So that's me. I get that's my motivation some days too. That makes my day even better. I can get up and be free and do what the heck I want to do. I can do what the hell I want to do. I can get up. I can stay in bed later. I can get up and fix me some breakfast, get back in bed. I can go out and shop when the store's open early in the morning. I can do whatever I want to. So yeah, that's another motivation. That's more motivation for me too. So yeah, I'm down for that always. And like I said, I'm looking forward to my weekend off. I got 4 days off, y'all. Ain't God all right? Ain't God all right? So that's another motivation. Now get up in the morning and let's conquer the world. So yep, y'all know how that go. And I know it's hard to find that get up and go sometimes, but just get up anyway. Just do it anyway, because it got to get done. We all know that as adults, it has to get done. So yeah, I woke up and started, I don't know. I just looked at the coffee and then the topic, the subject, the thought came to my mind. And so I said, let me hit record, because I know it's 1 or 2 or 3 or 100 people out there that's feeling what I'm saying. They done been there, done that. Like, everybody probably wakes up with a purpose, of course. Like, you ain't just waking up. If you just waking up just because, hell, God woke you up and that's it. Now, that's a good purpose. That's the ultimate purpose. That's the best purpose. But once he wake you up, you got to get out there and have reason to show him, God, you woke me up. You didn't waste time. You didn't waste a blessing. So let me get up and be productive in some type of way. And you ain't out here because you got people to take care of, or bills to pay, or goals to reach, or trying to save money, or take a trip, or buy you something. I don't know what you're doing, child. But me, yeah, all those are inspirations. Some days are harder than others. Some days I just wake up and I'm still doing it for a purpose, because I know shit got to get done. But, I just make myself go on, do it. Go ahead and do it. Like, I might not want to go to work. And no, the bills got to get paid. But I might not want to go. But I tell myself, get up and go. Because y'all know, once we don't be wanting to go to work. But once we get there, we be all right. We get there, clock in. You might not, that first hour or two, you might still be like, damn, why I ain't call out? Because that be me. That be me a lot of the times. But once I get there, get going, and start waking up more, it be all right. It be cool, especially if you got at least one co-worker that you can kind of, kick shit with, like laugh about something, just make the time go by, just have conversations with people. You ain't got to get them all in your business, but you can have just, conversations without, telling your business. So, and that's another topic we gonna get into, messy co-workers, but this ain't the one. But yeah, so those are things that be inspiring me. Different days, different feelings, different emotions. So today it could be because I got this bill coming up. I need to make sure it's paid so I can have some extra money in my pocket. Or that vacation, or your children, or you just, trying to put back, for a rainy day, whatever the case may be. Like, that's just me. Every day is different. And every day, I'm going to say, you just got to push. Something is your inspiration. I mean, everybody on here may or may not be religious, but, if God woke you up and said, I gave you another day on earth in the land of the living, make something happen. It's the smallest things that count. And you can use that phrase in lots and lots of different situations, So it ain't always got to be relationship wise. It could be other ways, you can use that phrase. So just get up and get it done. That's what I be telling myself. Because I have to give myself that pep talk too, y'all. You got to give yourself that pep talk sometimes. So just get up and do it. And once you get up and get going, you're going to realize, man, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I went to work. I'm glad whatever it is. If you're an entrepreneur and you got up and you start working on your clothing line or your whatever the case may be, once you get up and get going, everything, you're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. And, so like I said, if you got to be like me and you like coffee, tea in the morning, orange juice, whatever your cup of tea might be, then, get up and make that first, And so that's what I do. Like, it's just, a part of adulthood, a part of life. You got to get inspired to make you motivate. Something got to motivate you. So, yeah, whether it be the kids, your off day or vacation, just, that's what's inspiring me right now. Because I done had my little times where I haven't been diagnosed by a doctor for depression. But, I went through a phase the past, maybe 2 to 6 months. It just built up that, I was depressed and I had lost my dad. But, yeah, and, just everyday life, trying to, I don't know, honey. I don't know, child. I'm 39 years old. So I don't know if it's the hormones changing. But I was going through it. And, child, I was drinking calming tea, relaxing tea. My mood swings was just up and down. I was crying, I was laughing, I was happy, I was loving, I was crying again, I was happy again. Like, I just didn't want to damn near wake up. So, yeah, I done had them moments. But I don't know. I guess day by day, when I started realizing myself, like, girl, what is wrong with you? God don't like that. You got your kids that's here. You got to be here for. So that was, like I said, my children is my inspiration. So I just started this last month. I just started like, okay, I need to deal with this on my own. Because sometimes when you tell people what you're going through, sometimes, I always want to hear the jokes. You don't want to hear people always saying, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Because sometimes they can make it worse. And you don't want people always, are you okay? Or are you okay? So I said, I'm going to start either writing in my diary when I'm going through something versus telling somebody. Because, yeah. So I just found ways to cope with it. Like I said, I love doing my YouTube channel. So I've been doing my YouTube. And, I might just take my mind off. Might go shopping. Might go get my nails done. I might cook, clean. Just something to take your mind off of whatever it is you're going through. And so I hope if anybody out there listening right now is going through something, just pray on it and, it too shall pass. Because to be honest, I don't know what day I woke up out of that shit. I'm going to call it a nightmare because I never experienced those type of emotions out of nowhere. Like, it was really, really, really rough. Really rough. And 39 with a 2-year-old. And y'all know these 2-year-olds ain't the same as back in the day. These little grown men and women. And they be into everything. So, that didn't help with that. But like I said, I don't know which day. I can't tell you what day I woke up out of that nightmare, that funk. But, baby, I'm out of it. It still comes and goes. But I remember, not today. We're not gonna let that steal your joy. So just think of something that inspires you to keep pushing, because troubles don't last always. Remember that. Troubles do not last always. And you have to change for yourself. You can't just, you pray about it, but you also got to do the footwork. You do the prayer, but you got to do the footwork. So that's my take on what inspires me. I hope you all enjoyed this podcast. This was audio. I just wanted to try it out this way. And there will be more audio podcasts to come, podcast talk to come. So let me know in the comments if I should change something, if you want to hear a certain topic from me. And I also have guests on my audios as well. So this was just a trial and error. I'm just starting out. And so I'm working out the kinks. I'm doing my research. I'm watching other channels and these big channels. It's got these millions of views and all that. So I'm doing my homework. And I hope y'all enjoyed this, whether you're watching it, you listening. I got to get used to saying listening instead of watching, because on my other channel, you're watching me. You're doing both. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed listening to me, and I hope you related. I know somebody related to what I was talking about. And I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good morning, whatever time of the day that you're watching this. I hope you have a great day. This is Teacup Talks Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like this podcast. Stay tuned for more. And hit that like button, y'all. Don't forget to like. And I'm signing out. Live, love, laugh.